Have you ever wondered, what is the real reason behind Taehyung's surprising decision to leave BTS? Many speculate, but few know the harsh reality that is actually hidden behind the glamorous curtain of the entertainment industry. The news that has been circulating is just the tip of the iceberg of a deep inner struggle. The hint can be seen from the faces of the members in recent months, who look more reserved and often seem to be drifting in their own minds. Now, in a tearful live broadcast, Jungkook is no longer able to carry this burden alone and finally reveals all the secrets he has kept. With a sobbing voice and reddened eyes, Jungkook revealed that Taehyung's decision was a pure sacrifice to save BTS's good name. Not because of conflict, not because of illness, and not because of the desire to pursue a solo career. In fact, Taehyung receives an offer he can't refuse from the agency to undergo a special mission abroad in exchange for full protection for the group's future from legal threats and a major scandal that is lurking. He chose to be a shield, willing to sacrifice his position in the group he loved so that the other 6 members could continue to stand safely. His emotional shock is Jungkook's admission that they all actually know and don't want to, but Taehyung is the most adamant, leaving with tears and a promise to someday reunite. This truth, which was hidden for the sake of protecting the image and feelings of the fans, was finally revealed and left a deep sorrow for the entire army. With a gasp of breath, Jungkook continued his story. Taehyung begged us to let him go. He said, "Let me be the bad guy who leaves, as long as you all can still sing and dance on stage." Jungkook's tears began to flow. But the most painful thing is, he wasn't even allowed to say a proper goodbye to ARMY. All his social media posts, all the parting words you read, it's all been driven by the agency. He reveals that all this time Taehyung had to pretend to be happy with his decision, while in fact he cried every night. "We are still sending messages secretly. Taehyung always asks about the ARMY. He wants to know if you guys are okay." This truth is like lightning in broad daylight. All this time, fans thought Taehyung was leaving BTS to pursue a solo career, when in reality, he was sent to the United States to undergo special training for 2 years as part of a deal with an international label. Taehyung sacrifices not for money or fame. Jungkook hissed, his voice trembling. He did this because his love for BTS and ARMY is too great. He sacrificed his own life for all of us. At the end of the broadcast, Jungkook said in a low voice, "Please don't be angry with the agency. This is a difficult decision for all parties. All we can do now is wait and pray for Taehyung's safety and happiness." The broadcast ended in unstoppable tears, leaving millions of soldiers around the world with broken hearts, and the bitter truth finally revealed. The shockwaves from Jungkook's confession spread with incredible speed, breaking the silence of the night into a low cry and anger. However, the truth still has deeper and more devastating layers. Hours after Jungkook's live broadcast ended, a voice recording leaked from an unidentified source inside the agency. The tape is thought to be a conversation between the head of the agency and Taehyung. Taehyung's voice, which was usually deep and soothing, sounded broken and full of despair. "Is there no other way?" Taehyung asked in the tape. The response of the agency leadership was cold and firm. "This is not an option. This is an order. Otherwise, the group's contract will not be renewed. The future of the other 6 members would end here." This footage became concrete evidence confirming Jungkook's confession, as well as triggering the global ARMY's anger. The hashtags #JusticeForTaehyung and #FreeV exploded on Twitter worldwide, demanding accountability for the agency. Even more heartbreaking, in the recording, Taehyung whispered softly, "Please take care of them, especially Kookie. He is the most fragile." This sentence, which refers to Jungkook, shows that until the hardest point of his life, Taehyung was still thinking about the other members. The next day, BTS leader RM issued a short but meaningful official statement. "The truth has a bitter taste. But we promise, this is not the end. This is just a pause in our long journey. Taehyung will always be a part of BTS, and we'll be waiting for him to come home." The world knows now. Taehyung's sacrifice was not a betrayal, but rather a heroic act done with tears and a wounded heart. This story is no longer about an idol who leaves his group, but about a man who sacrifices his entire world to save the family he loves. And behind the scenes, BTS's real struggle is just beginning, surviving without a single piece of their soul, while hoping that one day, the seven become whole again. Now, armies around the world are not only demanding justice, but also rallying support for Taehyung's safety and return. They proved that their love for BTS is not only for happy moments, but also for going through the biggest storm of the group's career, and somewhere, far away from the hub of Seoul, a Taehyung might be smiling a little, knowing that his sacrifice was worth it, and that one day, the seven dancing shoes will again stand together on stage.